Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm in my Legion, platooned up with Thyderian. We're all 2 of 3 8s on our team. They also have 2 tier 8 medium tanks and a tank destroyer as well. And the rest of the teams are just tier 7s. So off we go. We're on Fisherman's Bay, standard battle. Generally the heavies go into the city. Mobile tanks go down the 1-2 line. Scouts will scout the middle. The one spot on here on the south, you can get nice shots into their heavy tanks as they cross into the city, so that's where we're headed to. Tank destroyers generally sit in like H1, H2, along with B1, B2 in the north. Alright, so spot Centurion 1 right away. AMX Chaffee, and we got a VK4503, AMX M445 IS. So just getting some spots out, some intel for the team. I'm just looking for shots in the city here. I feel like since I'm top tier, I need to have my gun active. So I'm getting antsy, but this T-29 starts to back up. I get a shot at him, and then I can see he's starting to turn towards me, so I don't want to be stuck on this hill when he comes over, especially if he's firing at me and then one of these medium tanks or alternatively scout tanks pull over the hill and help him shoot. The Deering lets me know that Trinity's coming. There's also a hammer up there. I usually struggle with Trinity, not so much from the front, but just if they're ever angled and hull down, they give me trouble. But I have no problem penning his top cap there. And then he continues to pull over, which I can get shot into his lower plate. And then Centurion has been getting chewed up, which is nice because we already took out one of their tier 8 medium tanks. And then this hammer just continues to push over. The Deering ammo racks him, and I missed a complete barn of a shot there. Like, I could see the whole front of that hammer, and I couldn't get a shot into him. The Legion isn't the most accurate of mediums, and it cranks out shells because it's inaccurate. However, missing the front of a Tiger is pretty disappointing. And since I was fighting the Trinity, I had my heat rounds in, and I shot one of the posts there with the heat round, which they're ineffective once they hit a target, and it hit the post, exploded, and then went no further. So I switched back to AP, get a shot in that Centurion. He's a one-shot. Kind of worried about 1-2 line, so Thyderian says that he's going to go help make sure that that doesn't fall, and I let him know that I'm going to help our city progress. Get a shot in that VK4503, which honestly that was a pretty lucky shot from this distance while I'm on the move. Make up for missing that hammer. It is 5-4, and we have one of their tier 8s. And essentially, the Centurion can't be that aggressive, otherwise we'll shut him down, and then we'll be up 3 tier 8s over them. So as I push over here, I'm looking to get shots in the city, but then there's a Tiger 1 there, and I completely missed the front of his tank as well. So there I get a shot into him. And then Thyderian lets me know that the Fortress is starting to push on him. So I really don't care about the Tiger. I want to help Thyderian out with this Fortress. I missed a complete broadside shot of a Fortress, which that tank is gigantic as well. I'm going to start aiming, get a shot in there. I damage his track. Tank shoots me from the left. Not sure what that was. And then Thyderian starts to come towards me. And I've taken the Fortress's fire now, so that Thyderian's safe. The Centurion starts to push over, and this is where things start to get hot. I don't want to have him ram me. But right as I pull the trigger, RIS shuts him down. And this Tiger 1 just starts charging me as well. I don't really want to get rammed by him, so I was trying to back up and effectively get out of his way, but since I was turned sideways, I had to take 81 damage. Had I just been straight on backing up, I probably wouldn't have taken that much. Missed the Fortress, shoot over his head, and he just wants to kill Thydirian, so this is going to be easy. I'll just be able to farm his lower plate. And he shoots me, and then I decide to back up after he shoots me, which is kind of silly. I mean, he already shot at me, so why would I start moving to make my gun less accurate? But I knew that I reloaded before him, so I got to get one more shell in his lower plate, shut him down. And that puts me up to 16 pens. And then there's still a T-29 and an Oni left on their team, so T-29 gets spotted. I'm going to switch to HE and try to shoot his turret. You don't have to pen HEs to do damage, but a T-29's turret is pretty tough, so bounce off there, or his turret absorbs the damage. Just speed this up at this point. Can no longer see his turret. He's kind of falling back. He sees the IS coming. And then there the Oni gets spotted. The Oni's full health. I mean, what did those two tanks really do? They kept all their hit points for the end, and the game's lopsided. It was close pretty much all the way until all their tanks rushed us, and these two were out of position to be able to help the team. So I'm just use this undulation here to get shots into the T-29. I mean, it's like shooting fish in a barrel at this point, so. The Oni just shot, so then I was going to try to flank him, and the game ends right there rather than after the Oni dies. I think we might have capped, actually. You know, I think we absolutely did cap that. So let's get to endgame stats there. $4,300 damage, 1,500 assisted, almost 2K blocked, 4 kills. Got an ace tanker there, steel wall, high caliber. It's my first ace tanker in the Legion, so pretty excited. Thydirian lost a lot of hit points from that fortress and wasn't able to flex on anyone at that point, so he only put up 1,100 damage or 1,200 damage, and you can see the Legion really carried it there. Not really doing anything special. Missed a lot of shots, but that's the Legion to a point. I mean, it's not accurate, but it can get the shells out. It's got nice heat shells that don't cost too much. And you can see I made 57,000 there. So that's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.